Good morning, Year 3-4, and welcome to your second whole class reading session of the week. The date today is Thursday the 8th of July, and our learning objective is: can I use my inference skills to explain why characters behave in a certain way? And so we've got two inference questions to answer today. So to infer, we need to use things we already know from the text to guess, or not guess, but to sort of work out, like a detective, why a character is doing the thing he's doing. So we need to use information we're giving in the text to think about why the character does this. So question 1. Why is Horace always creating art out of random supplies? He uses charcoal, a red-hot poker, and leftover house paint as some examples. What does this tell us about him as a person? So what do you think this tells us about Horace as a person? And what do you think the author is trying to insinuate? So he obviously always has to use some random supplies because he doesn't have very much money. And also, what does that tell us about Horace as a person? It tells us he's obviously very creative and he can adapt to the situation, and he's obviously very determined to do what he wants to do. So it tells us a lot about Horace as a person. Could you write a couple of sentences and try and answer this question? Why is Horace always creating art out of random supplies? What does this tell us about him as a person? Now you've had a go at answering question 1, let's move on to question 2. Why do you think people didn't want to buy Horace's paintings even though they liked them? So obviously, everyone liked Horace's paintings, but they didn't love them. That's what it says here. Horace hung his paintings in a shoe store window, $5 each, said the sign. He hung others in a restaurant. He even traded one for a haircut. People admired Horace's paintings, but no one bought them. What does that tell us about why do you think no one wanted to buy Horace's paintings? Have a think and try and answer that question. Now you've answered both questions, I hope you've written a couple of lines for each. Well done, and well done for trying to use some inference skills to try and work out why characters are behaving in a certain way.